Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Way Down. Another story from the creator of Ara and the Empty Universe. And what was really interesting to me about that game was how it had a premise that very easily could have made for an incredibly bleak story. Finding ourselves the lone survivor wandering the Earth after an apocalypse that we don't even understand what happened. It's like we woke up and everyone just disappeared one day. But it had a protagonist who was very likable and relatable in the way she comes across in the examine dialogue, in the flavor text, in the way she observes the world around her and the commentary she makes. I actually came to refer to her as my co-commentator. And the way the characters were drawn, the way they express themselves and interact, it was also charming and just so fun to get into that being along for the ride was a treat all its own. But it never used that characterization as a way to sidestep the gravity inherent in the situation. If anything, it actually used that sort of laid-back demeanor and sort of determination as a means of conveying that bleakness, which results, I think, in a really interesting tone that I don't know if anything else has really done before. Now, I don't know what this game is going to be about, but it looks like we'll have a very similar dynamic between these two characters. One appears to be wearing a gas mask, so maybe there's some kind of apocalyptic event going on here as well. Well, we can head down, or keep going. Once again, the main menu ties into the themes. Well, let's do it. Okay, so here's our controls. It doesn't look like there's an inventory, but I'll still check. In the last game, I didn't check until after I had already beaten the game. And look, perish or nah. That's an interaction worthy of Ara herself. There's an underpass near your home. Something left from the old world. You've decided not to go into work today. You don't intend on going back. You go for a walk through the underpass in the early morning dark. A little bit nervous by this, eh? But you always liked the old tunnel. Feels nostalgic. Like a second home. Well, what's going on here? You feel stunted. You don't understand. You turn around to leave. There's no light, and the tunnel is getting tighter. You run until... Huh? This actually reminds me of some of the opening moments of Undertale. Just this angle off into the woods. But something tells me our character doesn't recognize this. And there's our other... Hello? Hi. You the thing that kills me now? Please say no. No? No, definitely not. I was just going for a walk. The lights cut out and now I'm... here. The man chuckles. Okay, so I guess we're both in the same boat here. You came here after coming through a narrow tunnel that you found yourself in without warning, right? Yeah. Well, at least it didn't dump us here all alone. It? Do you know what's happening? Oh, sorry if it sounded like I knew what I was talking about. No, I mean it generally. Whatever this place is, or whatever brought us here. Oh. Well, I guess we're lost buddies now. That looks like the entrance to like a bunker or something. At least some kind of shed. Can we interact with you? I'm Alagosa. Hector. Nice to meet you. Hey, sorry about the whole thinking you were gonna kill me thing. Your eyes scared me at first. No problem. So, is there a way out through the tunnels? No, tried already. They just loop through this one path. You can give it a try yourself if you need convincing. Given the circumstances, that's not too hard to believe. So I guess the only other thing here is that door. Have you tried it? Touch the handle. Lost my nerve when I heard whispers from behind it. Figured I'd just sit here, wait and see if another option presented itself. But now you're here, so guess I gotta do my job. What are you doing? Getting you out of here. If there's a way out, it's probably gonna be through that door. We can leave whenever you're ready. Thank you. You can thank me if I get you out of here. I'll go first. Alright, well, actually first, I think I'm gonna have a look and see... Oh! Oh, look at that! We're actually traveling as a pair now! Oh, that's interesting. Where before we had a character that was just kind of carried in our inventory, so it presented as just us walking around. Now we're actually in a party. Oh, and I really like that meeting, because I was trying to guess, just from the artwork, just what the dynamic was going to be. And I kind of thought it was going to be this gas mask guy as like the tough guy, kind of leading me through the dark. But I really like the idea that he's like just as nervous as me, if not more so, but sort of feels like a sense of duty here. All right, let's have... Oh, I see. It's just the tunnel on either end. Well, might as well go for the full tour, right? Yep, there we are. Well, let's check the whisper door. Oh, and it leads to a staircase going down. Oh, that's why the game is called that. I'm actually really nervous. That means that if you did hear whispers, whatever was making those whispers retreated further into whatever this is. And Alagosa, or Alagasa, I'm not sure how you would pronounce it, didn't really react to the gas mask in full setup. However, this guy did react to the eyes. So I don't know if that's something that's unique about her, or if there's something going on here where we're actually like from different worlds. If this tunnel doesn't actually take people from all different places. Well, we won't find out unless we go forward. What? It's alright. Doors might lead to odd places. Thanks for the warning, but how do you know that? Long story short, my job is dealing with strange things. Like this. I wonder if you're not maybe like SCP inspired. Let's keep looking for a way forward. Stay close behind me, okay? Yeah. Once again, I really do like the way these characters are drawn and written. And I'm glad that this creator is still playing to those strengths. Horrible flashbacks at the sight of those file cabinets. Let's see if we can't examine these things. There's a note on the desk. Hello. If you manage to find yourself here, then you're probably lost and confused. Just sit tight. This note means I'm either asleep or off exploring the lower levels. Help yourself to a can of soup if you're hungry. See you soon. Claire. Huh. It's like a reception area for people who get lost. I wonder if this isn't such a common occurrence that they had to set something up. So at this point, we don't know if this place is abandoned, or if they're just off having fun. You look down at the boxes as you pass them by. You remember accidentally giving yourself a nasty cardboard cut one time. Don't remind me. This one time I accidentally cut my thumb open on a Yoda box, like it was a toy Yoda. Not a Toyota, a toy Yoda. Well, I guess I'll be searching everything. Hector opens the drawer and appears to thumb through some of the files inside. He sounds perplexed by something. What's up? Nothing. Just some accounting documents and receipts. He closes the drawer firmly. Well, I guess that's true. He is doing the job of investigating as well as trying to find a way out, so he would take a little bit more interest in the details. Still, in a place like this, you would think that even accounting documents and receipts would be interesting. There's a red scarf in the trash bin. Perhaps a reference? Okay, a lot of ways to go. So, my eyes are scary? I love that just, like, curious grin instead of, like, sadness or, like, confusion. Oh, yeah. Sorry, You know what? Showing is a lot easier than telling here. Hector pulls his mask down. Oh. Hector puts his mask back on. Are you okay? Are you ill? No. This is normal for us. Oh, you're not going to show us? So you can imagine my surprise when you showed up and... Hector waves his hand around his eyes. Yeah, I understand. That's... wow. Let's get out of here first. We can unpack this later. Yeah, agreed. Well, the only thing I can guess at from that is that Hector has blue eyes, as hinted at by the mask, but that could just be the lenses. In any case, it's once again revisiting that theme of two characters essentially from different worlds, but slightly different but similar. There's some dust on it. So maybe this place really has been empty for a long time. And at least we've got water if we're going to be here for a while. There's only one plate at the back of the fridge. Moldy strawberries. Hector runs his finger along the drawer, picking up a thin layer of dust. If you weren't so awake from the initial adrenaline of being spirited to this place, you would find this bed cozier. Well, let's continue searching the rest of the place. Locked. And also locked. Locked. But there's a keyhole here. Okay, so maybe we can find a key? Clothes on the ground, cans, a bedroll? It actually kind of looks like somebody was camping out here. Hector opens and looks inside the laptop bag. Broken. Why are these just lying around? So messy. The floor isn't where laundry goes. Are you a little bit of a neat freak? Ara was too, always wanting the mops and the buckets. Were some employees expected to stay overnight? Oh no, is this Twitter? Files containing something that was probably important to someone at some point. Oh wow, this really is the Urbex experience. Alright, next room. Also locked. And another bedroom. Why is there a PA speaker here? For announcements, I suppose, you take the stairwell to the second floor. Oh no. You take a shaky breath. Stay close. I gotcha. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. There's only, like, spotlights on the doors. A poster on the wall. Who's this? I don't know, maybe some kind of backer of the game? Or a YouTuber like was present in the previous one. The light doesn't come on when you open the fridge, but you can see a rotten banana in the back. Alright, next one. At this point, I'm just checking what's in all the fridges. Empty. More living quarters. Locked. A huge gap between doors. Is that something I need to concern myself with? And an even bigger gap on the opposite end. Oh no. Huh. What is that? Not sure. Keep away from it. Hector pulls a voice recorder from his pocket and switches it on. Alright, Agent Hector, still day 2. I've continued through the door I mentioned earlier. It leads to a hotel interior. Entered one of the rooms and found some kind of red mass. I don't think we have anything like this on file, though. Red flesh, yellow sacks, sticks to walls, odorless, motionless. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not moving, but it feels alive. I'll report my findings as I go. I've also got a civilian in tow. Came here the same way I did. Hi! Hector chuckles a little. We're gonna keep looking for a way out. Hector switches off the recorder. I guess she's happy to be along for the ride. Oh, that is so cute. But this stuff is familiar to me. I wonder if this isn't maybe... I mean, I'm going to try to avoid talking about it too much in case you want to go watch it or play it for yourself, but this actually makes me think that maybe it's a shared universe. Bunch of rotten food, some more, and an open drawer. Hector rummages through the drawer and finds a key. Okay, we can use that on the door behind the hotel desk. But what happens if we walk off into the far dark? This door right here, but it's just another room. Now, before I unlock that door, let's just learn from past mistakes, check our pockets, and we can see that we have the key. It's cold. Yeah, we'll want to examine things. I forgot to do that last time, and we will want to save, because that also screwed me over last time, that I didn't think to do that. Hector uses the key. The door is unlocked. In we go. That's a body. A body that looks very similar to me. Hold up. Looks like... Oh boy, this is one of our guys. Wait here. I'm gonna check him out. You hang back while Hector examines the body. Alright, friend. What's your story? No obvious injuries. Alright, let's turn you around. You were looking at the ground when you heard the yelp. It's Hector. What happened? Don't look at their eyes. Sure. What? Look at one of these guys' eyes, and you lose yours. Do not look at their eyes. Oh. Okay. But when? When did that happen? How? Yeah, I don't understand it either. I'm sorry. Hey now, I'm not going to hear you apologize for something that's not your fault. Now give me your shoulder. Still blind over here. Of course. Okay, so you're taking this in stride about as well as you can? Oh, geez, how is that actually going to present itself in the rest of the story? Well, since we had the benefit of a save, what does actually happen if I try to examine you for myself? Still. So now the Protector is going to need some protecting himself. And I'd like to think we're up to the task. The air feels still here. Where are we? Oh, she really feels horrible about this. Alagosa, you there? Yeah, sorry. It's some hallway. I don't know what this place could be, though. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, man. See, this is one of the big strengths, is that despite the very simple art style, I feel like the expressions combined with the writing are able to convey a lot. And that's like one of the big strengths of the other game. These games just have this property to them where when a character says something, you almost feel like you can respond and wish that you could. What is this? You're really not going to let me examine the one object in the otherwise empty hallway right after that discovery? And this place seems quite large as well. Might as well try out the first door we encounter. And of course it's locked. Let's try these branching hallways first, because I don't like to leave all this space behind me. You're not sure what purpose this shelf serves, or why it's here. Oh, it's gonna be a whole labyrinth. Looks dead, but no branches or bark is fallen off. Rubber ducky? Quack. Yeah. Is that a duck? A rubber duck. And it's quacking like an actual duck. Alright, don't touch it. Yes, thank you. Hector balls one of his hands into a fist and raises it assuringly. Okay, so that duck is, anomalous. How you holding up? I'm okay. How's your eyes? Still blind. I'm more concerned about you. You sure you're okay with leading the way like this? We're stuck here if I don't, so yeah, I'm fine. Also, I don't want to change this, but you don't seem to be bothered by your eyes being missing. Would you believe me if I told you I'd lost parts before? I can't grow parts back. But in this line of work, sometimes damage is reversible. Just hope my luck hasn't run out. I hope so too. It seems like she feels like guilt for having him come this way. But it really isn't her fault. Sometimes progression is the only thing you can do. He seems to have the right attitude for this, but then again, he also has a very similar attitude to the previous protagonist. And I wonder if that's not maybe more to keep her calm than anything. Locked. Oh, this place is so huge and locked. Okay, I'm really gonna have to maintain a sense of direction about this. Yeah, hallways leading back. All right, let's try going up. Brush the edges before we do anything else. Locked. There's just so much. And just about everything is locked, more of the stuff. A dark root. Yeah. Some kind of plant life crashing through, causing the earth to spill inside, which means the structure may not be entirely safe. Uh-oh. What's wrong? There's a giant root coming through the wall. Is it doing anything? No, it's not. And I think this might just be a normal root. Do they get this big? It's about 1 meter across. Now I'm also unsure. Let's not touch it, though. You nod your head. Alagosa? Oh, sorry. Yeah, not touching it. Okay. And there's another tree growing in this pot. A sledgehammer on the wall, which would be really great if this were Project Zomboid. This plant appears dead, but it stands as though it were healthy. Looks sturdy. Maybe we can take it for something. Hello? Are you a different duck, or have you decided to follow us? Quack. A whole bunch more of these things leading this way, and an open door. So that's our way out, but I'm just gonna keep looking around to see if there's not anything else we can discover and examine. That's a very narrow hallway with another duck. Another narrow hallway down here. These things make no sense. Are you what I think you are? I think you were present in the other game as well. You rest your fingers on the vase. You're certain, beyond the shadow of any doubt, that this is the smoothest surface you have ever touched. I get the feeling you're behind all this somehow. You lean in closer to listen for something. You hear a whisper echo from within the vase. See through time. You lean over the vase and look into the hole. It's empty. Someone steps into view. You hear a whisper echo from the hole. Her shadow will find you. That was very clearly Aura. It is a shared universe. Or, at the very least, a shared multiverse. Oh, that is so cool. I was saying before that I'm going to try to avoid talking about it too much because it is its own game, but clearly they're meant to be taken together. Like, you probably don't strictly have to, but it's definitely beneficial, and I'm certainly getting more out of it having played that first. Her shadow will find you. That's... Those words are going to be sticking with me for the entire game. What does that mean? Something tells me it's not good. You're gonna really want to lean on my shoulder here. Going downstairs must be an absolute pain for you. Hey, keep hanging on to me. There's drop-offs on all sides. Oh, a grassy field suspended over an abyss. Flowers growing atop it? Okay, let's be very careful here. I don't know if we can actually fall off, but I'd rather not find out. White and red and even black flowers. And a voice says, "Good evening." Hello? Yes, I'm over here. Behind the... No, you are not mishearing. That voice is indeed coming from the statue. What's going on? Talking statue. I'm Alagosa, and this is Hector. Alagosa, Hector. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Marcus. I imagine you're both looking to leave this place, correct? Yes, please. Indeed. It will be the door to my right, but there is a toll. Shoot, here it comes. What's the price? The hole in the door is big enough to fit one's hand in. She can already see where this is going. Forgive me. I couldn't think of a way to ease you into that. All right, Alagosa. Can you help me to the door? Whoa. Okay, everyone stop. Let's just slow down a sec before we start dismembering ourselves. Here. I'm gonna sit you down with our new friend. I'll head back and see if I can find something that can get us through that door. I suppose no one has ever tried to demolish the door. Perhaps it could work. Yeah, there you go. And you wait here. No goofy business. Hold on, maybe I should come with you. And do what? No, you stay here. It'll be faster if I go alone. Alright. She is so sweet. But I think, also, that was another thing in R in the Empty Universe, the, being given the but you must path and coming up with a different solution. The obvious solution that most games just wouldn't let you do. So it seems like it's telling me to go back for the sledgehammer alone. But if that doesn't work, couldn't we also go get the corpse and use that hand? Well, there we can get the sledgehammer. I hate to ask Hector to help, but I'm gonna need him to swing this. Hey, got a sledgehammer. That may work. Great. What's the door made of? Some kind of stone by the looks of it. Alright. Help me to that door and guide my swings. I'll tear it down myself. You guide Hector to the door and direct him where to swing. You both take turns swinging. Mostly Hector. Wow, this thing's strong. Pass it here. I'll go next. Thanks, Algosa, really, but... Stop. Just pass it here. We've been at this for about 30 minutes, haven't dented the thing, and you need to conserve your strength. Come on, just give me the hammer. I appreciate the effort, really. I've got a morphine needle in my pocket. Gonna need you to stick it in my arm right here. He gestures where he'll need the needle. Before you can react, no, Hector quickly feels around the door and jams his left hand into the hole. You do as he instructs, and try your best for his stump. There was another corpse! Look at that blood on the ground. Okay, just hold on to me. Oh my god, look at that. I'm sorry. Not your fault. A theme is emerging. So does that mean we can go through now? Yes. And continue our way down. Each world leading to another staircase. Okay, plants have historically been used as a measure of morality and the state of a place, so let's check these out. No examine? Okay. And yet another office. Inside the folder appears to be some kind of employee record form. All the fields are blank. You press the power button, but the computer does not turn on. We in another building? Feels cool in here. Cool? It's not cool in... Uh-oh. Okay, we're setting you down. Come on, so I'm a bit chilly. It's no big deal. No. Listen to you, you're shivering. I'll look for a way forward. You stay here and rest. I shouldn't let you walk around by yourself. I'll be fine, and you're staying here. Done. If you even think you're in danger, come running back. Understood? Here, think of it like this. If you die, I'm screwed. Okay. Okay? Okay. God, this is so much heavier than the other one. There's not much in these cabinets, just some papers and files stacked flat. Yeah, probably going to be the same for all of them. Alright, let's have a look around. The lights in this part of the building are out. You feel a weight lifted from you. You feel something return. Oh no. But it's only this area. What do you mean you feel something return? Here's more of these growths. Don't show fear in its presence. Okay, let's check out this bathroom stall to the side. Not now. Okay. Never liked those automatic faucets. And this leads us to the opposite hall, which leads us to a stairwell. We can actually enter all of these places. There's a computer on over there. Something is written on the whiteboard. We protect the people, not the monsters. You click around a bit and find a journal. November 20th, 20-something. Funny. We never really accounted for what would happen if multiple big anomalies went off at the same time. Seems so obvious now. Well, whatever happened seems to have sent the entire facility to some whack dimension. All the windows show nothing but blackness, and the front door leads to a staircase instead of the parking lot. Only myself, Carlos, and Annette seem to be present here. Between the three of us, provisions should last for a couple of years. We'll rest today. We can start thinking of a way out of this tomorrow. Bradford. Have we found the XCOM project? So, much like Hector and I were transported here through the tunnel, something transported this entire facility here. Although the how and why continues to elude me, an elevator at the end of the hall, and another office here. Nothing in the box. This should take us back to the red hallway, yeah. Some kind of lounge. You decide to wash your hands. You're not sure where that sledgehammer has been. You press your finger down on the toaster, but it snaps back up. The fridge contains long-lasting foods wrapped in foil. I never realized how much fear numbs hunger. Never imagined this would be me. No bill slot, and the coin slot is just painted on. Weird. Okay, so what happens if we try this elevator? Elevator's out. Alright, oh no, no, no. Isn't this ripe for a chase? It looks like something hatched out of this one. And the growth itself spilled out, dripping from out of the vent. You check your shoes to make sure you haven't stepped in it. What is this place? What are these things? Shouldn't these be bigger? I don't know. I don't know what they are. The terminal says, oh, they're generators. Generators on standby. But can we interact with them at all? No? Okay. So this place was aware of monsters. It was aware of anomalous objects. I wonder if this isn't even Hector's own organization. You take the stairwell up to the second floor. Actually, here's a thought. You remember, at one point in Ara and the Empty Universe, we were transported to a lab facility that talked about trying to take down, well, the antagonist of that game. Could Hector maybe be from that same organization? There's that door in the middle, but I kind of want to have a look around first. Locked. Okay, the more locked doors, the better. It's just less for me to explore. There's more here. You check the monitor. A writing app opens by itself. A message types itself onto the screen. Do you want to look at the possible future? This feels like maybe something that was supposed to be contained rather than sitting on someone's desk. Yes. An image appears on the monitor. That was the hunter form of Ara. Our possible future. Okay, yeah, would definitely be a very different experience if you haven't played that game first. I don't like being on my own for this long. You click around a bit and find a journal. November 23rd. Woke up this morning and realized I never did find out who knocked at the door. Was so scared of that thing outside the generator room. I forgot about the one who knocked. Is that a stealth Breaking Bad reference? But also, you just basically confirmed that there is something walking around in here. Gotta figure out a way to get by that thing near the generator room. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Maybe I should go back to Hector? Oh wait, there's an open drawer back there. You peek into the open drawer. It doesn't seem to have a visible bottom. Oh no. That was a horrible sound. Does that mean that something's here? Or was that sound coming from within the drawer? Okay, this is definitely a housing for anomalous materials. I want to go check on Hector. Well, obviously I'm gonna pat. You give Hector a firm pat on the helmet. Oh, hi. Alagosa? Yeah, I'm here. You need a hand? Oh, shut up. Hector starts to stand up. No, I'm joking. Sit. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I feel so bad. You want to talk to Hector about what you've seen? No, he's done enough. I can handle this. Hector chuckles softly. Hias? Hias? It's an Arabic word. It means to be hesitant. You seem hias. What's on your mind? I'm just a bit nervous. I'll be alright. You sure? Yeah, I got this. I'll come back if I get too scared. Alright. Do you see what I mean about the writing and the characterization in these games? I haven't been recording for very long at all, and yet we already feel like we know these characters and like the dynamic between them feels so established. Alright, let's see what happens if we just talk. Come back if you think something might hurt you. He's still playing the hero, even though he's like literally handicapped in more ways than one. Another computer. You click around a bit and find a journal. November 24th. Power just went out on the bottom floor, right wing. I need to get to that generator, but I can't do it with the lights out. Gotta figure something out. There's knocking at the door again as I write this. It was brief before. Maybe it'll leave if I don't answer it. I'm gonna try waiting. Been sat here for 2 hours. It's just pacing outside the door. No food or water in this room. I'll just starve if I sit here, so I guess I'm running for it. At least that way I have a chance. Hang on, I actually just remembered I forgot to check inside this drawer earlier. There's a faint glow from inside the drawer. You look inside. Oh! Your ears weren't mistaken. There's a soft muttering coming from the candle. You listen closely. Mutter, mutter. Listening closely, focusing all our attention on this one spot. See, the concern now becomes, is something else happening while she's looking in this drawer? Okay, I'm very concerned about that now that you mention it. You quickly look up from the drawer. But is there anything there? Okay, I guess not. But now I'm going to be concerned about when I leave. Can we look again? You decide not to listen. Yeah, well, that's the strat when you're in this situation. Just don't think about it. This looks like the big boss's office. Alright, check the other ones first. Okay, another computer screen here. No more open drawers that I can see. You click around a bit and find a journal. November 22nd. Carlos and Annette are gone. We just found that this facility had a teleporter in it. Carlos cracked the password. Annette and I looked away for a moment when we heard a knock at the door. We looked back, and Carlos was gone. Annette went screw it and ran for the teleporter. Had insufficient power, but she tried to get herself out anyway. Tried to stop her. Even with low power, the teleporter will still try to get you out. Power was insufficient though, so only some of her got sent. Spent hours cleaning her up. Went to go turn on the backup generators, but something's down there. Lashed out when I got close. Not really sure what to do now. Guess I'll just leave that side of the building to whatever that thing is until I find a way past it. Now I really do wonder, because our character has no knowledge of any kind of apocalypse. So maybe it really didn't reach anywhere, or maybe not knowing about that is just a matter of timing. Seems Hector doesn't really know either. Or maybe he does, and he's just not sharing. Alright, let's start searching some of these bookshelves, and I see that open drawer on the desk. You pick up one of the books from the shelves. The cover is completely blank. As that word leaves your mouth, the word "what" appears on the book cover. You panic, sucking in air through your teeth and pushing the book back onto the shelf. That's actually far more horrifying than it sounds. I mean, imagine that playing out. Books on management, economics, and engineering. That's a very different table of contents. Empty. Alright, let's check this out. You search the desk drawer and find a note. The door to the teleporter room is 1397. No need to keep secrets here at the moment. Wait, is this for real? Goodness, this could be our way out. Gotta get Hector. We are out of here. Okay, but what about that thing? 1397. Let's move as quickly as we can. Oh, it really wants to identify that stairwell. Makes me think maybe we'll have to do it in a hurry. Oh, God, you're still here. Good. You place your hand on Hector's shoulder. Hey, it's me. This is going to sound a little strange, but I think I found a teleporter. Past 2 days have been strange for me. I believe it. Let's go. You help Hector to his feet. I am so invested in the outcome of this. It's unbelievable. All right, let's go, and maybe pick up the pace if at all possible. But remember, I might have to go down there and start that generator and run back up. All right, 1, 3, 9, 7. Okay, I'm just gonna set you down here. Hey, you said there was a teleporter here, right? Yeah, according to some note and password I found. Also, look at your ear. Are you perhaps an elf? I mean, I had been thinking that, but I just never vocalized it until now. Are you maybe from the same world as Keskin? Uh-huh. Are there any emblems on the doors here? Oh, actually, yes. It's 3 lines pointing up that spread out toward the top. Black and red colors? Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness, I think we're actually gonna make it. Alagosa, this is one of my employer's offices. Long story short, yes, we have teleporters. Sweet mamba jumbo, we are out of here. Great. How does it work? Right. There should be a computer nearby that serves as the console. I should be able to walk you through the setup from memory. Insufficient power. Yeah. Some red flashing sign says teleporter has insufficient power. Okay, no problem. There should be some kind of backup generator in the facility. Probably on the ground floor. Okay. I'm just gonna run down, turn it on, run back, and we're out of here. Please be careful. I just... Such a feeling of dread knowing that this can't possibly end well. Okay, but we already know what the score is, so we'll have to be ready to run. Oh, and it's on the complete opposite side from where we need to be. We need to traverse the building twice. Okay, but we know how this is going to work. We've spent enough time here that we know how we're going to run our way back. But the fact that there's so many potential paths makes me wonder if we're not going to have a lot more to deal with than just one thing chasing us in a linear fashion. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You frantically look at the terminal for a way to activate the generators. You quickly figure out it's the big green Activate Generators button. Brilliant! Okay, now to just get back. You hear a faint, familiar voice echoing through the vent. Alagosa? Is that you? Oh no. No, 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 no. You stand on your toes and try to pull yourself up the wall. Hector, that's not me! No, no, we're almost out of here. Just hang on, Hector. I'm coming. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I would honestly prefer it if it was coming from me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is agonizing. Move faster, please. So far away. And there's no sprint. There is a dash. And there is a dash. But I think I have to enable that through the options. Hector, it's me. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Something ran off when I started hearing your footsteps. So there is something here. Balls, probably. Is the generator running? Yes. Perfect. Hey, can you give me a hand? Yeah, come on. You're never gonna get tired of that one, are you? You help Hector to his feet. Just get on the pad, push the button, and you're out. Can we both stand here? You should probably go first. I mean, you're the disabled one. Can I... Go on. Oh no. Hector pushes his voice recorder into your hands. This teleporter will take you to my people. Play that for them when you get there. I'll let them know you're safe and mean no harm. There's a bit of a delay between when people arrive. I'm right behind you. Then why are you handing this to me? Okay, wait. What about you? How are you going to be able to use this without me? Hector places his hand on top of yours and lays it on the button. It's a fat button. Even a blind guy can find it. Now go on, you first. But there's a red light. What's that mean? That's an abort sequence. Don't touch it. Go on. I'd like to get out of here now, please. I'm right behind you. I don't really believe you. You press your palm firmly onto the button. dark. I think that's a button over there? A door slides open. Hello? I'm not dangerous. You step out of the dark room through what looks like some kind of office and into a hallway. Hello? You hear faint chirping through the door up ahead. You have definitely escaped. Okay, but you said you're right behind me, you liar! It's not unexpected, but come on. Wait. Is this supposed to be a barricade? Hector should be through shortly, but I could use some fresh air. Okay, but all is clearly not well here. Nope! 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 I see that. I see those growths underneath the bookshelf. Okay, sure. This is where bookcases go. We haven't escaped anything. Locked. Nothing here. Alright. Are you sure you want to go outside? No, man, no! In fact, now seems like an opportune time for a save. Let's do it. You push open the door and step outside. A small parking lot, green fields, a road leading to a town, and fresh air. You pull Hector's recorder from your pocket and push play. Agent Hector reporting, 1296-015. The girl holding the recorder is Alagosa. She is not hostile. Repeat, she is not hostile. Alagosa, this next part is for you. Here it is. If you're hearing this, then sorry. I'm not going to be following you. I'm also sorry for not saying anything. Couldn't risk you not getting yourself out of here. You seem that nice. You might botch your chance just to help me, so off you go. If there's not enough power to get us out, then the backup generators will barely be able to send one of us. Oh, and Command? I'm not giving up over here. An extraction would be good if you can swing it. Please hurry, though. I'm down 2 eyes and a hand. Alright, this is probably going to be the last thing I record. Battery's running low, and Alagosa should be back from the generator room soon. Please, send her home safe. You wait for hours. No one shows up. In fact, you begin to notice how quiet it is. Aside from the wind, birds, and crickets, there's nothing else. No signs of traffic outside or people. And... oh no. You no longer feel stunted. Oh God. This was something that affected us as soon as we stepped into that room. Welcome to the post-game content room. Drop a save here if you'd like to see the credits, as well as some other goodies. Oh, why couldn't we just use the corpse to open the hand door thing? But this very clearly takes place all within the same apocalyptic event as Ara and the Empty Universe. And I believe this developer does actually have another game in the works. You know what? To Steam. Store page. The creator. We Don't Die Here. It comes out at the end of this year, and there is actually a demo available right now. But it looks like we are playing as a different protagonist in this case. I can't wait. such a mythos being built here, and in the meantime, it's all told through the little vignettes of these like deeply personal stories with these characters who are just a small part of the bigger picture. I understand these games aren't really the usual thing for this channel, but I have to say I am fully and thoroughly obsessed with them. So let's have a look at what's going on in this endgame room, which was also something that was present at the end of the other one. I love the way these characters are drawn. Like, their expressions are so cute. It's a slight difference, but the smile on this portrait was too big, given the events of the story. A lighter smile was needed. Here's the new one that ended up getting used for comparison. Oh, it's so cool being able to see that process. Deleted scene. Too harrowing too soon. This was originally going to be how the Ilos part was going to begin. It was originally much more harrowing, but it was reworked, and this image got cut in the rework. It was too early for something too dramatic. Deleted scene. Oh look, others. The original ending was going to have you actually find people when you teleported away. This was reworked for lore reasons. Much happier with the ending I settled on. Okay, so if you're interested in the insight that's given in this sort of endgame room, I highly recommend, I'll link it in the description, checking out the creator's YouTube channel. He has several essays, short things, where he actually talks about how some of these things are done and the thought process that goes into some of the writing. Yee. Okay, that's just a smiley face superimposed on the screen. This game's first test image. Our Way Down was originally going to be very different. The original story was going to start with Alagosa driving home after work, passing through a tunnel and finding herself transported to a far more massive plateau, where she and a few others would try to escape. Oh, and this was Alagosa's earliest design. This was before she, the game, or any of the characters had names. Refined her look. Then scrapped that look and went for a mostly white color scheme. Not much symbolism other than the color white being associated with purity and innocence. More adjustments looking closer to her current iteration. Digital version drawn with a drawing tablet, but something's off. Unbroaden the shoulders a bit, adjust the hair, touch up the face, and there she is. In the previous version of Our Way Down, there were going to be around 10 to 12 characters. This cat was one of them. No speaking lines, just a weird-looking cat who'd follow you as you progressed. This version of Our Way Down was scrapped due to the sheer scope of the project. It would have been longer than Ara and the Empty Universe. I wanted to make a free game, so back to the drawing board and scaled down the project. A few rewrites and iterations later, I landed on the game you are now playing. And I'm honestly quite happy with this version. You should be. Honestly, this was cool. Some more scrapped characters. Ooh. The Fisherman. Contrary to his name, he did no fishing. The plateau was surrounded by a dead ocean, so he tried tilling the barren land for what little could be gained. Now, something I really like about these games is how they sort of like combine sort of fantasy elements with that like scientific horror of SCP and things like that. The doctors. They don't heal per se, rather they replace broken or damaged parts. Under their care, you will likely survive, but you might not look human by the end of the treatment. Now, who are all these characters walking around? Hello? Harold. Hello, milady. Let us go on an adventure full of action, suspense, comedy, and romance. We will do battle with the great darkness and stand for what is right. Shut up. Stop talking. I hate you. You ruined my life. His name's Loser. My parents died when I was a little boy, so I studied the blade and swore epic vengeance on the Black King of Darkness. Nothing personnel, kid. I will restore light to the land. Okay. Oh wow, you're renamed with every new insult. Oh wow, we actually punched him. Oh no, he's dead. There's the credits. What up? Are you Hector? Same uniform, but you got the wrong guy. Besides, this is the post-game room. This isn't canon. I wonder if we'll have a canon interview. Oh, yeah. YouTuber cameo, Dan Giesling. YouTuber cameo, the library! There it is! Oh, sick! Oh, I love you. Okay. Oh, and there's you. Sorry for the kids you can hear playing outside. Hey, what's good? Ooh, we have dialogue options. Is this canon? Of course not, you goober. Okay, I have so many more questions. Who are you? I'm the host. I love that face he makes. What are you? You're funny. What do you do? Entertain. Can you explain further? Are you canon? Has a character? Yes. As for this conversation, no. You are like the Cheshire Cat of this universe at this point. E. Will there be more games? Yep. What you working on? Getting ready for my next show. Got an interview with Fearless Leader. Fearless Leader? I love that smug smirk. Fun fact, this vending machine almost didn't make it into the game. That is a fun fact. And it's really bizarre that it actually is in the game. Let's have a look at what this credit is. Programming help, Fear 5D, RPG Maker MZ dev on Reddit. Had this one small problem that he helped fix. While small, it made a big difference in the game's presentation. Hey, why'd you spell the site name wrong? Same reason I refuse to write YouTube correctly. YouTube set a worrying standard, and I don't want to test it. Don't I know it? He's not moving. Good. Now I kind of regret not reading it all. Well, that was Our Way Down. And once again proof that good characterization and writing can add so much depth to what is, on its surface at least, a very simple story. In this case, we spend, such an unbelievably short amount of time with these characters, and yet we feel like we know them. I think the coolest thing that's unique to this that wasn't really present in Ara and the Empty Universe is that where she was a go-getter who was, punching well above her weight, here, we play as kind of, a very, I guess, more timid character, but one who feels such a sense of responsibility. We're introduced to this guy who seems to know a lot more about what's going on, who's this military man all geared up and with a gas mask. And yet, we don't see what's under the mask, at least I don't think so, but he just immediately endears himself to her. And so when she gets injured, she feels this sense of guilt that he essentially did this for her, even though that's not exactly the case. And even then, the way they play off of each other is where neither one is really strong in this situation, but they're both trying to be the caregiver to the other. And both of them thinks that they're in the better position to be that person while still feeling totally helpless. And that dynamic really drives the characterization where you're able to feel so much for them in such a short amount of time. But I say that it's a very simple personal story, and it is. But at the same time, there's such a hugely implied greater scope. One that is still there, even if you haven't played Ara in the Empty Universe, and if you have, well, so many things just click into place. I really do think it's valuable to science to study people who play this but haven't played Ara and the Empty Universe. I mean, given that this is free and arrived on Steam earlier, at least I think so, that's probably the case for a lot of people. So I really want to know what that experience is like. If that's something you went through, please comment how it was down below. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, which it is free, that link will be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.